Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Masten. I'm the library director at the Lucy Robbins Library. Welcome to another Redefined Reads. Today I'm going to show you how to make rolled paper art boxes. To do that, what you would need is paper from an old book or from music sheets, a box, a small sponge brush, a little almost like a watercolor brush, Mod Podge, and scissors, and finally a pencil. And what you do is you're going to be rolling paper. You're going to be cutting strips of paper. You're going to be rolling them, and then you glue them on the sides of the boxes. The paper that you're going to be cutting, you want the width of the paper to be the height of the box. So this box is actually 2¼ inches. So all the paper is 2¼ inches wide. And the length of the paper, you want probably at least 8 or 9 inches of paper to roll, just because it makes a nice size roll. And then this box takes 10 rolls per side, but it depends on the size of the box that you'll need. But you need to cut that many sheets of paper depending on how many you need for each side of the box. So the first thing you do is you're going to take your strip of paper, your pencil, and we're going to roll. You start at the edge here and you just start rolling. And the nice thing about the rolling is you don't have to be perfect when you roll. It can be a little uneven, but what happens is when you take your pencil out, push together both ends and it straightens the roll for you. And once you roll it, you're going to be taking your little paintbrush and your Mod Podge, and you're going to be putting some on the inside of the piece of paper here, and then holding it down and it glues it shut. So you have a roll of paper. And you're going to be we'll do one more. You do the same thing. You want to roll as many pieces of paper as you need to fill each side of the box. So we're going to roll the second piece here. And if you mess up, you can just start over. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you start and it's not real tight. Just undo it and redo it. And same thing. See how it's not even? But if I pull the pencil out and then I push the edges together, it straightens out this roll, so it looks nice once you glue it together. The other thing I would suggest too is when you're cutting your paper, sometimes the top and bottom of the paper has a lot of white or plain with no ink or no words or music notes. So I usually trim the tops, but you want to make sure you trim them equally for all the sheets of paper. So by the time you're done, all your papers are the same height and the same width. So you roll as many pieces of paper as you need, and as I said, this one took 10 rolls on each side, and you're going to end up having rolls like this. And this isn't enough to fill the box, but I just wanted to show you what you start doing. When you have all your rolls done, what you're going to start doing now is actually gluing them to the box. And to glue them to the box, you just need to take your Mod Podge, put some on the box itself, like that, and then you take your piece of your rolled paper and you hold it down and you glue it, and you want to have the top of the roll even to the top of the box here. And when you're starting, you start at the far corner and you kind of are working your way over. So you hold it down for just a few minutes, and you can start putting on your second roll as you're kind of waiting for it to catch and dry. And be generous with the Mod Podge too, just so it really catches. And then you add your second roll, and you want to make it tight, and same thing, make sure it's the top of the roll is at the top of the box here. And what you end up doing is you end up putting all these rolls of paper on the side of your box until all of the edges are covered with paper, and it's going to end up looking like this. So you have a box with all the rolled paper all the way around. The last thing that you want to do after you glue the rolls of paper onto your box is you want to take your Mod Podge, and this is where the sponge brush comes in, and you're going to start going and you're going to start putting Mod Podge on the side of all the pieces of rolled paper. You want to go all the way down and do it on all 4 sides and let it dry. And again, you want to be a little bit generous. It gives it kind of a coating and a little bit of a sheen. And once the sides all dry, you want to do the bottoms and the tops of your rolls too. So you just want to make sure you Mod Podge all of the rolled paper, the sides, the tops, and the bottom. And then when all of that is done, your box is ready to be decorated if you want. What I did is on this one here, I did another box. I took ribbon and I went around the outside, and then I glued the ribbon together, and then I put a button on the front just to give it a little decoration, so kind of makes this much more interesting and kind of fun looking. These are, I have a family that misplaces things all the time, like my daughter Mia and her AirPods, and my husband and his keys, and me as well. So these boxes are kind of great for that kind of a gift, to put something in, or they're just nice decoration to have on the shelf as well. So what I did do for you with this kit is you have the directions, and I gave you a full kit of everything you're going to need to make it. You have a box, you have Mod Podge, you have the cut paper, you have your pencil, and I put a piece of ribbon and I put a button in the box for you to decorate. And we have a cat visiting. This is Star Baby. Her name is Explorer Star. Go figure that. So you'll get the full kit, and I hope that you have fun making it. It's a lot of fun, and I think it's a fun gift, and it might be a nice gift to make for somebody for the holidays. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.